Hi there guys, this is Tim Krause with Photofied. Again, I'm going to be doing my chapter 2 essentially of my wedding from start to finish, trying to give you guys an experience of what it would kind of be like to be a second shooter. In this one chapter, we're going to be going over just some particular guest shots, some family portraits, some getting ready shots, and also some details. So let's get this started. So right off the bat here, we have my nephew, who was a guest at the wedding, trying to get some shots of him with my 85 1.4. Pretty challenging, but I got a few that I liked. And during this time, not much else was going on. As usual, the bride was behind schedule. This is him and his mother here. So we just shot some portraits of people who were around, which is something important to do. So then we have my brother-in-law, the groom I should be saying, standing here getting some more shots of him, his face towards the light with a Rockstar energy drink. He drinks a lot of those. I have him in the shadow, if you see the shadow of the tree, so that my flash could actually do something or be powerful enough. And you'll see the second shot here, he turns away his face. We get the nice split lighting, which is what I wanted. Body towards the light, head away from the light. And now I bring the light behind him, or have my brother do it, because I want to try some backlighting stuff, because I had a lot of backlighting this wedding and I liked it. So I kind of like how that looks as well. Cool the background. And then I did kind of a wider angle of this one. And, you guys might like, you guys might not. A little bit too much light on the chest, but didn't fix it at the time. This is the groom and his brother, his brother's also the officiant. Got some fun ones of them playing around. Now the reason why I shot in this particular location for this is where the first look was going to be. So that was kind of my mindset, is, hey, I'll test out the lighting, test out the backgrounds, test out the power. How much power does my flash need? You see my brother being the light stand there, and just normal brothers playing around doing what they do. But yeah, so that was my whole mindset, was get there, test it, so that when the real shoot comes that I don't have a lot of time for, I'll know what I'm doing. And they're playing around, but I did get one of them being serious, and here's that photo right now. Now I also shot, because the groom really likes Rockstar energy drinks, and his key is I shot those two things, simply because, one, we have the time, like what I've been saying, and number two, it's something that's important to him. Remember, your job is to shoot what's important to the bride and groom on that day. And all this has been with my 85 1.4, I use that lens a lot. You can see me snapping right there, trying to get the attention of the little kiddo, to no avail, of course. Shooting kids is tough stuff. You guys who are kid and baby photographers, my hat's off to you. I am not in your camp. Got some nice shots, more nice shots here. And you can see my brother, he's carrying pretty much all my gear I had for the shoot. He has my little bag, Boda bag with everything that I have on it. Yeah, I'm just playing around. Now we're going to go to some detail shots that we ended up doing. A lot of times in details I'll backlight them because I like how it looks. But that actually didn't work out too well for this because it is white. The backlight just made everything go perfectly white and didn't have any detail. So here's the shot of one of those little things. Not the best shot ever, but got the job done. Now here's a wider angle shot. Now something important when you're at a wedding and centerpieces. Ask yourself, or take a look, are all the centerpieces the same? If they are, shoot one and shoot it really good. If they're all different, shoot as many as you can, because they're all probably important. So this one, they're all different. So as you'll see here, this one has a blue butterfly. Boom, shot with my flash, 85 1.4. And then there's no cut here, so I went and shot that one. And then about 10 seconds later, I got set up, and then I shot the one with the orange butterfly. And also the one with the orange butterfly had the orange little picnic chairs in the background, which worked out well, I thought. Anyways, I like the photo. Something else you should look out for, besides the bride and groom, is the help. Especially because this is the bride's sister-in-law now. Kind of helps out, and also the bride's really good friend, being the bridesmaid. But trying to shoot them good. Now, one of you guys asked me in a previous episode how I get my power, and you see my brother is just changing the flash power because I don't have wireless power changing. I wish I did. But I fired off my flash here, it was too bright, and I just adjusted. A lot of it's just adjusting as you go. There's no magic formula. Get in there, get your hands dirty, and figure it out. So I got a nice shot here of her doing some makeup. She's about a stop or half a stop over the ambient, and the ambient's underneath it. I like it a lot. It's the first shot of the bride getting ready. This was a very quick getting ready session, a very small space. It was a tight situation. This is a shot of me getting the back. It's not my favorite shot ever. The hair is a bit hot, but there was no room to put it behind, and they were way behind schedule, about an hour behind schedule, which is very normal. Therefore, I wasn't able to shoot the dress before she got in it. Now moving on to the rings here. I set the rings on top of a little bird thing, and I had my 30mm lens on backwards. And that way it allowed me to get in really nice and close. You guys can look that up for macro tricks, because I don't have a macro lens. Now going back to when the bride was getting ready, a nice little shot of her laughing there. I like that one. I know it might seem kind of weird seeing the bride getting ready, details, bride getting ready, details, but all this was shot chronologically, and that's just how the day went. Kind of went all over the place. Now the reason why I'm showing this little piece of video here is again to show that sometimes shots don't work out, which I know I've said a few times here, but it really is incredibly important to understand. Sometimes they don't work out. This is a shot I tried for about a minute and it just didn't work, so you just move on. You don't get negative, you don't pull out your hair, you just kind of move on to the next thing and try the next step that works. So then this is just a simple shot I have here. Had her just smile at me. I turned these black and white because the color temperature of the lights in there and the CRI was terrible. This is a shot of the shoes. Again, we shot this all in order, inside and outside, one thing after another. Simple 85-1-4, light over top. Boom, easy. Shot the shoes. We did another setup here where I positioned the shoes on top of that thing because I was liking how it was holding it away from the background, trying to give me a nice vocalicious background. Then move the shoes way far back. I think it works out well with the brownness of the trees. Now there's some more shots shooting the shoes, using the golf course as the background. Flash overhead, normal stuff, a little bit backlit. Like that shot as well. I use flash all the time. And here you can see my camera setup. The Mobius is on top of my A6000. Getting some simple makeup getting ready shots. And having fun, doing some laughing, of course. Gotta enjoy yourself. But yeah, so this is pretty much all we're going to be showing for this particular one. Bride getting ready, some details. In the next shots, we'll be moving into the first look and then the family portraits. Which, yes, family portraits aren't the most fun thing ever, but they are important that you do them right, or else it's not very good at all. People love family portraits a lot, and it's something that we'll talk about next time. Alright guys, this is Tim with Photofied. Have a good night.